Part 2. Hi, welcome to my channel, Only in Nevada, Part 2. I tried to make another channel like this before, and I didn't make videos like this. But this right here is very important because I'm standing in front of the welfare office in downtown Reno. Well, part of downtown. I don't know. Anyways, the bottom line is that it is November 1st, and the effect has happened to where the government shut down. There's no EBT for millions of families. I believe the number was 47 million families, so something around that, all through the various states of the United States. And this has affected many people because if you depend upon the government and the assistance that's given to you, you know, the last thing you want to hear is how the government shut down due to various reasons. Hopefully not funding, because we make our own money. I mean, I don't know. I mean, explain that one to me. Um, but yeah, right here, 4055 South Virginia. It's closed. But I did see a sign on the window, so let's go check that out. It will be closed. So that means that it's open. I don't know. The office might be open, but as far as you getting food stamps, that's a whole nother story itself. I know plenty of people who were homeless and were getting food stamps. I know hundreds, if not almost thousands, of people who have been affected by this. It's 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 a tragic, you know, it's a tragic day in America where people just depending upon the government and the government shutdown. EBT is no longer available to people, and the effects of that is something like this, where if you were to come down here, you see that it's closed. Oh, but wait, it's Saturday. Now, the thing with that is hundreds and millions of people depend upon EBT. And not just EBT, they depend upon the government assistance that is here to help them. And when you can't buy food, you're going to resort to many things like stealing. You're going to want to borrow, and people get tired of that. So I don't know how this has affected you, but please comment down below right now and let me know how the government shutdown has affected you and all that you've been going through. Whether you get some type of assistance, Medicaid, Medicare, EBT, millions and millions of families are trying to find out how they're going to feed their families and how they're going to explain to their kids why food is really short this month, and next month and every month after that, and so on and so on. The thing is that we depend upon the government to do what it needs to do, and you shut down at the most crucial time ever. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and people depend upon the EBT and the various programs that you have, the United States, the government, to shut down at a crucial time like this, where people, millions, 47 point whatever million people need that EBT. And I don't understand why, as I stand here, that because it's Saturday and it's closed. The thing is that people have to understand that the government works in different ways, and it's crazy how you could do this to so many people that need your assistance, that need your help. You know, um, I really don't know what to say at this point. It's like at the end of the day, hi and thank you, Amanda. So tell me what are your thoughts on the government shutdown, and how can we as Americans do something about this? Because the thing is that at the end of the day, I don't know too many people that rely on the government assistance, but there are millions of people that do, and they are shut down. Now, the office might be open, but exactly how much help can you get right now? Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Who knows how this will affect the families for Christmas? December 1st comes up and you don't have any food stamps. How are you able to provide for your family? Well, I decided to make this live today because I want to know what you thought of the government shutdown and how it affected you and many other people. The thing is that this office right here is where people come to get their food stamps and government assistance and things of that nature. You know, yes, yes. How do they do that? How do you skip Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas? Soon, out here in Reno, Nevada, you'll see a lot of Christmas declarations and things of that nature where they just overshadow Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a time where families get together and embrace each other who haven't seen each other for months, years, whatever, barely get to visit each other. And EBT can help that. If there were someone that can do something about this. Yes, exactly. They're doing Christmas decorations as soon as Halloween ends. Like, that's beyond crazy. I don't understand how, people take the time to go get Christmas decorations when Halloween ends and they just overshadow Thanksgiving. To me, that's just crazy. And thank you to the 4 people that are, well, to the 1 person that's in here that's still watching. The only thing I wanted was for people to be aware of the government shutdown, because it is November 1st, 2025, and it's affecting so many people to the point where they don't know where their next meal is coming from. The homeless who depend upon it right now are really being affected by this. And Reno, Nevada is being overrun by the homeless people because thousands and hundreds, so I say hundreds of motels and hotels has been torn down, and they don't know what to do. They want to build up downtown Reno and make it just like Vegas. That's what Nevada problem is. They want to make it like Vegas and try to build up the town so they can bring in profit and help the state, which is great. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The that alien is sucking. Okay, well, if that's how you feel, some of the comments that people leave in here is crazy. I don't really do the going live thing too much, but I decided to do this because of what is happening now. The thing is that we all need help and assistance every now and then. So with that said, how is it that the government itself decides they want to shut down at the most crucial time of the year? Yep, I'm reporting live from downtown Reno about the government shutdown. I'm trying to get across the street. But with that said, what do you think personally about the government shutting down, and how does it affect you? I'm going to keep asking that question because you know someone that's been affected by this. We all know someone who's been affected by the government shutdown and everything that's happening. So I just need you to also comment, like, subscribe to my channel, OnlyInNevada2, and watch my videos. Let me know what you think, because it's not just about the government shutdown today. November 1st has marked the date where the government says, oh well. And I don't get it. I really don't, How can you just not help hundreds and millions of people knowing that they need your help? I was just over there. Oh, yeah, well, over there, No. Yeah, over there. That's where the welfare office is at. And thank you so much, Amanda. Please comment, like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be going live more often just to get a feel of what people want, out of my videos. I'm going to start doing interviews and things of that nature. But the government shutdown has really affected so many people to the point where they're knocking on doors and asking neighbors for help. The food pantries, a lot of people don't want to go to the food pantries because a lot of that food that's donated to the food pantries, what people don't know about that is that they take, thank you so much. They take the food pantries, they take the good stuff, and they put it towards the back. Happy belated Halloween to you too. They take the good stuff and they put it towards the back, or it goes right out the back door or whatever, into trunks or whatever. And then they give us the okay food. So I don't know how many people go to food banks, but I can suggest going to a food bank. I could suggest maybe not tapping into your savings too much. But it's beyond my understanding how people really just are going through it, I'm almost at a loss for words over here because it's to my understanding that when you go to these food banks, they give you okayish food, but it is what it is. It's a blessing. Believe it or not, it's a blessing. But the people in the food banks, I don't know. So with that said, you can visit your local food bank. You can stock up on some stuff or whatever for the case may be, and budget. Budget your food, budget your money, budget all that. You know. Um, what I don't get is that how most people want to spend their Thanksgiving inside these casinos. Last Thanksgiving, I got up early enough, well, a couple of years ago, I got up early enough to see so many people hanging out in casinos early in the morning. And what I don't understand is that at this time, you're supposed to be with your family, your loved ones, cooking, doing all whatever it is that you're just going to do, you know. And with that said, this is not the place to be for Thanksgiving. These casinos. The government shutdown is not affecting these places. People are still going to flock to these places like the Atlantis and other places like so, who decide that they want to hold Christmas in a casino, all to get your money, because that's what it's all about. You gamble for a few hours and you might get a free turkey or a buffet. Cut it out. Anyways, so please comment, like, subscribe to my channel, OnlyInNevada2, and expect more videos like this. You know, me going live, and just want to get connected with the people. There's not too much that I know about it. I did have some notes, and as far as the states that are affected, Nevada is number 1. Then there's New York, Arkansas, Mississippi, New Jersey. There's so many states that are affected by the government shutdown that it's gotten to the point where people really don't know where their next meal is coming from and how they're going to survive. Not too much more I could really say upon this subject, but, you know, God bless you, stay safe, and please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think. You know, I mean, don't just watch the video. I mean, hey, and once I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 with the extra controller. I can afford it, so if you don't think I can, try me. Be that 10,000 subscriber.